My name is indeed VESA. I'm a Finnish blockchain artist, and I'm here to talk to you about the evolution of art, briefly, and I'm going to keep it very compact. That over there is the most expensive crypto kitty ever sold. It is a cute little drawing of a cat, and it sold just in New York at Consensus at an auction for $140,000. For those of you who are not familiar with CryptoKitties, I'm not going to go into it, but essentially it's digital collectibles, which is helping a lot of artists now get out of poverty, essentially, or just people who want to get into art and get out of their suck-ass job. This gorgeous picture of a rose, but it's still a photograph of a rose, just sold for $1 million. So this is in likeness of the coin that was created for it, and 10 different companies put $100,000 each in order for that likeness of the picture of that rose to be $1 million worth of value. So that is where we're at right now. This is my art from a project that I did with a Bollywood superstar actress, which was released in 2013. And this image went to about 300 million people all over the world because of a lot of things that you might want to look into. This is such a brief presentation that I won't really have time to go into what really happened over there. But this is some of the press that was generated due to this project, because she was Pakistani and Muslim. And she came to Finland to be nude body painted in these 6 art images, which was about the common spiritual origin of all religion all over the world. And this is why it was quite the wave and caught so many people's attention, and it was about building bridges. So the 300 million is legacy media, and that's not counting the viral media, which no one can really count at this point. This enterprise of mine, the previous platform, artevo.org, soft forked a year ago into Art for Crypto, because I really got to know where blockchain was, and I had a history of understanding the central monetary system and those kind of things. So it was pretty easy for me to jump on board as a professional artist to really start to tell the story of blockchain in an artistic way. And it's my episode with Bad Crypto Podcast, just came out a few days ago. I write directly to News BTC about creativity. My previous performance, hence I have this jacket on, was at Blockchain Global in London. I live in London, so I came home here to do this thing and see my family. So it was the perfect kind of marriage to see the first cool blockchain thing to happen in Finland. So this is a little bit about my career trajectory, because I have to tell you this stuff, because most of you are not familiar with what I do. So in order for me to tell you at the end what I'm saying, I have to. This might sound a little pompous for me to tell about my great career or whatever. It hasn't all been that great, but you know, that's the next thing that is happening is the World CryptoCon. It's 5,000 people, massive space at the Aria Hotel in Las Vegas towards the end of the year. I've had a main stage performance in between Vinnie Lingham and Ariana Simpson. So I'm bringing creativity and art alive in the blockchain space, making art about it, doing performances, doing keynotes, and talking about how to implement in the real world to put some meat on the bones of the blockchain, because the ICOs are essentially dead. And it has to start delivering the real world implementations for the heart and soul of it to come alive, so that the bull curve can continue. And I just launched the digital versions of some of these works, and they are now available as digital collectibles, and I dare say they are already quite an evolution from the CryptoKitties that you saw in terms of substance and communication, which have already sold for quite a bit. So I would argue that I'm the first storyteller, professional artist who started to tell the blockchain in this way, and this just launched. So these might be quite valuable to some. They might feel like they're a little valuable right now, but what they are in a few generations from here, we might just be talking about multi-generational wealth if you invest into some of my digital collectibles. So that's a part of it. What I want to build next is, because in my older platform I have about 300 art pieces that are already finished pieces in digital. So what I want to build is the first you could call it maybe high art, CryptoKitty platform, where these art pieces are rare collectibles, but they also start to breed with each other and evolve by themselves to really bring a next level of creativity in the digital collectible world. And this ultimately, this whole trajectory is building brick by brick towards marrying together virtual reality, artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and I'm not talking about them as buzzwords. I'm not in it for the, oh, aren't I cool because I can use these words. I'm really, really interested as why AI is doing what it's doing in order to serve us better. And in an artistic context, I'm putting together an idea of what could be the next generation of a holistic, you can go and live inside of an art piece and it can converse with you in a kind of way that is, you feel is most beneficial to you, either in a challenging way or a beautiful, euphoric way, or whatever it is, but it essentially will democratize art, that you can experience it in your home and you don't have to be intimidated by going into a gallery to experience it, and it won't cost a lot, but it will be unlike anything I have certainly ever experienced, apart from inside of my head already. But I would like to bring a certain version of it alive. And thank you very much for your attention. And this is where you'll find all of my stuff. So those are the digital versions, all the platform, crypto, and products.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And also check out art4crypto.com.